Hello everybody and welcome to Belle's Settlement Building Guide. And now we are at Sanctuary Hills and this is part 2 of our Sanctuary Hills building guide. Now there has not been a lot of differences from part 1.
Oh yeah? You spent a little time on the run when you were younger?
Oh yes, you have to when there's a bounty on your head. A little elderly advice. Don't double-cross a raider. They hold long grudges.
Yeah, that's good advice. Sounds like quite the adventure.
It was. Someday, I'll tell you all about it.
Sounds nice. So yeah, nothing like really changed. I have a few more settlers, but my perks are still the same. I can't set up supply lines or anything like that yet. But I am going to be going to Diamond City soon. But I just wanted to show you in Sanctuary Hills how to patch up the walls, so to speak. So like, say this is my house. If we opened the thing, if you go to the wood walls, and if you go on like this metal panel, you can set it up so it will like secure your home. So let's try and do this, shall we? It's very difficult to get it the right angle. I'll try and get it as close as possible. And as straight as possible as well. That's also very important. I mean, it's not gonna matter too much if it's, you know, not exactly the way. Yes, it's not straight enough for me. Sometimes if you bend it just right, it will just go perfect. See that as I'm doing this, it kind of matches the walls perfectly, as you can see. I don't really cover this window, but it covers the home perfectly. As you can see, it makes it look a lot better. I do it in here. Now normally I do it in wood. On the front. Get it up. As long as I haven't put anything ahead of it. That's why I generally fix the walls first before I begin changing my actual home. Like by adding beds and cupboards and things. See, if it's going to be going outside, then I'll do it with metal outside but wood inside. Because then I can at least hang stuff on the walls. Oh, it was just there. There you go. This one, give this one a change. The metal seems to be able to get a lot closer than what wood can get. Oddly. Yeah, so this is the home. I like to keep the kitchen. I just think it adds nice touch, and you have like a fully movable fridge. As you can see. Oh, I'm gonna give the dog a home. Poor sod. I think it's not that one. Here's his doggy house. I can put it here so we can have a home. Now what I'm going to show you is how I build my bases. Now I'm going to need to move this power armor to do so. And it's like, what I like to do is, seen as, you know, it lets us have our home as it's still intact. I like to add a few expansions or additions onto my home. You know, I like to build upon it, like the the main thing that I like to do is that I make this part look as normal as possible. I normally use a mod to get rid of this and fill it with the new one I get from the work, from various packs and creation club things, and then I make this look like brand new, like it's pristine, except for obviously this, but it's pristine. And then like, I make this pristine room as well as my bedroom as a pristine bed and things like that. I make it look like pre-war as much as possible. And then as you go out here, this is when you enter the Lone Wanderer Club. And I normally cage this bit off so like nobody can get in except for me. Because I noticed, I put everything out and then they come in and then they just move something and it's like, I could literally murder you all. So yeah, let's have a little fun. So if I go back to wood, it depends, it takes a while to do this, but it is worth it. Now, as you can see, you've got this here, so you can't really build wood on top, but if you get it as close as possible, it makes it very cool. Now, I normally don't add a door frame, because I find you have to even go further back to add a door, and then I just don't like the doors anyway. So what I do is I go for wood, because it looks cleaner. Make it straight as possible. Get it as close as possible. Get it right in the center as well. Just this, because obviously you can adjust the height. Still not close enough. Is that straight? No. Oh, a little bit more would work. So good. So now I just do both walls, making sure they're even. But you've also got this problem. Made it too high. So now once you've got the basic shape, you then kind of have to do this very carefully. Go down as low as you possibly can without moving it, and that can be quite difficult. So again, make sure it's back where you want it. So I took it too far back this time. So make it go forward. Without going so forward, it doesn't work. Yes, perfectly built in. Alright, let's... I think is it stairs or what No, it depends on how I want to do it. If I wanted to do flooring like this, I can then add it. Like that. But then you obviously do have the gap at the side. But it depends on how you want to do it. Like me, I prefer just doing that and then I'll fill in the sides in a bit. But now that you have your basic shape, you need to check that a roof goes on top. Specifically, I mean, depending on how you do it, actually, it depends. So if I go back to flooring, I build stairs then. I could put stairs, I normally just take this off and then put stairs there. So I have stairs going straight up. Let's not waste time here. It's not like you have a view. Finishing walls. Now, this is normally my office bit over here, and then this is where I keep all my collection. It literally runs straight through the back of this entire area, the back garden. So I'm just gonna put that there. get to flooring again, and you can just use normal flooring on the bottom. This one uses 8 and 2, while this, oh, it uses the same, so you can do either. Now I take it over here and go once across. You can't really do it there, can you? Again, it depends on where you build it. If you've done it, it just depends really. Like, you can create addition. Like, if you have wooden on the side, if it fits, it could. This doesn't feel straight. Oops. This doesn't feel straight to me. Hold on. Oh no, it is. We're good. I want to give myself a heart attack. If it, as you saw, it just went green there for like a second. But no, it's not working, so it doesn't matter. But what I like to do is this, where I have a view on my area, and then I normally just have false ones here, because that's not really a view to look at, is it? I have another one and then I kind of stop. But you can, if you want, also build another one there, but I just think it kind of loses that touch. Oh, actually, oh my god, I keep falling through. I need to put some flooring down. So yeah, I'm just doing that for now. And now then from here, it depends on how far you want to go, how big you want to build it, you know, how much. See, it won't let you build it here, but over here it will. But then you're going to have a lot of turns and things. It depends on how close it lets you build. If you're too close, it won't let you put a wall up. So you've got to measure it out perfectly. It just lets me put a wall on. So that was lucky. I think 3 across is fine. And I think I'm just gonna go to just here and stop. Length of my house seems appropriate. And then we'll just... Do we want to look here? No, there's nothing to look at. And you can have also look back down here, but I just tend not to. You can also like add a few windows and things, but I just don't like it. But again, modify it to how you want. You can build 2 stories. Actually, I might even do that. I've never actually done that. I usually just build it 1 story like this. But actually building it up again would be pretty cool. Yeah, actually, yeah. I really like that idea. Alright, hold on. Here. Other way. That way or that way? No, because I'll be going back on myself and that annoys me. Whereas I can just run up into here. So what's the view gonna look like? Pretty nice view. Yeah, I don't want it to be as big as what I did here. I think this should be enough for what I want. This is probably going to be... Oh, look at that. That's close. Might not let me build. Oh no, it does. That was lucky as well. I'm going to have... Seeing as this is... You know, I've done it for the view. gonna have open windows here. Don't worry, I will be getting rid of that. And don't forget to add the ends onto these, very important. Now let's build the roof. Depends on how you want to build a roof. I prefer a flat roof, but I think this type of wood would actually look really good. Built kind of slantways. All that. No, I like the thicker wood. Come on. That looks good, doesn't it? Should I flip these? Yeah, flip them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Come on. Sometimes it's just about maneuvering it right. There we go. We still get some light in from there, but we also have a beautiful misty view. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but this could be quite a nice place for where I put my companions and things. Because what I like to do is collect their outfits and things like that. I find very fun. I sound so weird, don't I? Alright, let's build walls now. Move that. Build a wall. Put that back. Come on. Perfect. Now we just need to start building the wall across. If you have an idea of what you want to do and you've got the movement worked out, then it's very simple to kind of get where you want to go. And I'm gonna make this flat. Right, now because these have corners, I didn't teach you about this yet. Because these have corners, you can then use these. Now I don't know why people have them whether they're only half on. I really don't. Does bloody work? I'm gonna go where the corners are fully covered. Just like that. See? Then over here. Corners are covered. Oh, didn't cover this up. So they again do this. I don't need to do it on that one because the wall covers it for me. And then I think I might do that to see. Nah. Looks nicer. And then we can actually have a look at here. And then, you know, this is the area. Now you can create rooms if you like. What I have done before is do it kind of like this. You can make it sure it's symmetrical. It's not very straight, hold on. I want to make sure it's straight with standing very much in front of it. Just like that. And then put 2, and then you've got a doorway. But what you can do, because these can go together, you can do this, which is make like a smaller doorway for you to enter. It doesn't glitch or anything. As you can see, this one's a bit long. There you go. Look how cool that is. And then you've got this area. I'm going to put workshops here, I think. Workbenches. Then over here is going to be that outfit arena. And then through here, we're going to have power armor, weapons on display. And then up here is going to be that companion place or collectibles, or an office probably actually. I'm going to keep my most precious things. And then now for this bit, okay, we'll go back to here. Let's move. You got to kind of. Ah, it was there. There we go. You got to do that. Can I enclose it? And then you want to pick up these. And again, I've said metal actually works pretty well, but you don't have to. Now I can use metal. I do and I don't sometimes. As you can see, it just doesn't want like to fit sometimes. It definitely does not go through them things, and it won't sit here because of that. So you've got to be, it's constantly changing. You've got to just be up with it. You can't get angry with it because it's just not going to work out then. So all it needs to do is fit right there and it's sorted. That's why I like to choose metal. Because sometimes it just works better. Move that. Put one here. See here, it just depends on where it wants to go. Sometimes it likes to be set that far back and it's like, oh, great. And you're like, for God's sake, I'd do that. Now I'm gonna like cross these over because it did work a second ago. I just saw it did. Oh, it's so annoying sometimes. Oh, just keep going. So it works there but not there, and then it, maybe if we get rid of that one. There we go. And it does have a gap. This is so annoying. There could be perfect, barely visible. And is it? Are you serious? Well, sometimes it just works like that. Or it just does it the completely opposite way. And it works. Right, let's put this back. It's so strange sometimes, I swear, this game. Alright, now you need to fix this problem that you're having. Now this isn't easiest to fix because there's no single slats or corner covers. You kind of just got to wing it. Sometimes, you know, that's the only thing you can do. You know that, and it's like, ugh. But you can always do this. And then do that kind of, so it like gives a false illusion that it's sealed. Then when you get closer, it's not. But yeah, so basically that's what we're going to do. Here I'm going to build a false door, I think. I do love these wood because you can create doors, which I find very fun. See, door, because they don't actually allow you to do it. I can make that a bit because it pisses me off. So yeah, there we go. Door, door, door. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of like what we're going to be aiming for here. This is the power armor frame. Move that. The power armor I'm going to be putting over here. Under the stairs, kind of. Like that. Then I'm not going to take that inside. Then the weapons. And the armor. Can come closer. And they're going to go like here. Move them there. Obviously there's only really like 3 to 4 craft armor things. Craft things, you know, you've got your weapons, your armor, your chemistry, and then your cooking. I don't actually know where I put my chemistry table. It's somewhere. It's somewhere down there. Not positive. So yeah, that's basically how I start, and obviously this is what it looks like on the outside. You have your little side bit there and then a bit above there. That's actually very new, I've never done that before, so I'm glad how good it's turned out. So yeah, but this is kind of like how it looks like now. You can change the flooring with this if you want to. I don't know whether it's going to work, but if you like, I think if you destroy all of this down here, you can kind of like add a flooring, but it'll never fully touch the ground, but it looks like it would. But really you have to do that all the way through for it to have any, and you can't really add it on the sides, so I don't really do it. I just give the idea it's a floating home, and that's kind of that, to be honest. Oh, I just wanted it. So yeah, that's really the home of kind of my dream so far. So yeah, I'm going to call in. I've recently turned on the radio beacon that I had here, so I'm going to call the people in, set a few more defense
Yes?
people up.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Also another sign out for
I'll take a look.
settlement
Sure.
building.
Always happy to...
If you go to like junk traders or any type of trader really, they will likely have shipments. You see she has asbestos, ceramic, circuitry, copper, crystal, oil, rubber, screws, steel, wood. Now she has a lot more than most. Most will then they're enough all have steel and wood, and they'll have like 1 or 3 maximum specialty items. But since she's a junk trader, she has like them all. But yeah, so these what you can grab. Obviously, you see the value of them. They're very expensive, especially rubber. Oddly, it's very expensive. So you'd get them when you're later in the game. So yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mess around a bit with the homes. Now normally what I do is I create, using these homes, I create like place out of them storylines. Like this would be the clinic. It's always been the clinic. Don't know why. Like this would be like you'd create like a chemistry bit here with, and then you'd have like waiting area. Then like in here would be like put a baby crib, like maternity thing. Oh sorry, in there. Then in this big room we'd have like an operating room. Then in here would just be some beds for like patients, things like that. And I find it really satisfying to do it, to be honest. You'd think, what? But it's actually really fun. Because over time you'd fill it up with chems and things like that. So I think what I'm going to do is this will be like the chemist. I haven't really got the perk to do it. To do a store, I need like this big one, and it's probably like length about to there. And then I'll probably put pottery plant there, so it's like looks good. And then here would be like the long way round. I'll probably put like a storage. Actually, I could do that now. I can get the bases of it. So shelving. If we go to like a proper pharmaceutical store type look, as you can see, we'll do this. So it has they are matching. As you can see, that's it. I'm going to actually move that up because it's weird how it's not very far up. I don't get why it's jumping up there, but it looks even. And then obviously we'll have waiting chairs. I think I might try and make these look very doctory. Like waiting room. I actually don't like that, but then you get proper hospital. And then we'll add like a table. Big table, always big table. And then something to like go in the corner, like that. Perfect. Actually, I don't like that one, it's not very nice. No, I kind of like the white feature part of it there. Let's see, containers. There's chem boxes actually. Filing cabinets, perfect. Move them over. There you go, there's your patient files. Should we just get a bathtub somewhere? Like, this would be the washroom. Fill it with a load of blood bags. Oh, that would be amazing. Could you imagine? That'd actually be like a proper Wasteland hospital. It's just full of blood bags. Freaking blood bugs coming around. Oh, that'd be freaking hilarious. So I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna fill it with Kimsey. Okay, do you have cribs? I think it's just been the decorations. Oh my god, you do. Alright. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Baby is born. Oh, actually, should it be either side? Either side would look better, wouldn't it? Come on. I don't like you can't walk around the side. Oh, we'll just do one. Oh no, I don't like just one though. Oh, I know, I'll do it here. Do it like that, and then you can walk down either side. Call it baby ward or something. And then we got the bathtub. Oh my god. And then this would be the surgery suite. See what things we've got. You really would. Oh, you would have that though. Oh, I can't put it down now. Oops. Oh my god. Come on, let me put one. Oh god, it's like killing me. Dude's waiting. He's waiting to be seated. Oh, fixing that patch up. Sorry, Morat. Oh, that was creepy. Ugh, shudders. Well, since it's a baby room, we should probably have like a little cute kitten on the wall or something. Oh, that is so cute. Like little, oh, little puppy. Now you know that's the baby room in the ward, don't you? Alright, so let's do employees must wash their hands. Employees only. And restricted area, keep out. As well as no smoking, like that's an important one. Like people should not be smoke. Actually, that should just be like here, shouldn't it? Please no smoking. And then like here that like please no smoking. And please no smoking. That would be cool. And then like here again, please no smoking. Alright. And this one should have restricted area also on it. Come on, go straight. Move over. It does this with these walls, it's so annoying. There's like restricted area, keep out. Electrical plumbing tools. What does that say? I can't see it. Oh, restrooms. Men, women notice. Oh, yes. If we get a sink, that's where it's going. No. Oh, Kim sign. Perfect. Okay, so what's miscellaneous? Oh, this is sounds like an eardrum. Oh, come on, bend perfectly into it. Oh, come on. Look at that, it fits. That's cool. Right, now we need a bed. Cosworth, go away. We need a bed, like a proper hospital shitty bed. One thing I hate about thingies being around here. Oh wait, I should probably patch this hole up. Hold on. Please go on the outside. I can't even see it. I thought there were spikes on the floor then, they're just rock. Okay, there we go, that's that gone. There we go. Now that's patched up. Probably fix the baby room as well. I don't think I can. They're fine, that's fine. People can just grab it, can't they? You don't think... Like... I'll go back outside again, hold on. Let's make this. Come on, you do. I swear to God, it just did it. Oh, that was dented on it. Jesus. Yeah, there we go. That's all boarded up. I'm leaving them because obviously they're windows. And yeah, I think we're good for that. Okay, let's get some hospital beds going in. Here we go. Surgery unit coming through. Right, and then I think a table. How many tables do I have? Oh, barely any. Table between the two would be perfect. Or over here, like this is like with all the bone saws and stuff on it. Cigarettes, perfect thing to be on sale right next to the non-smoking sign. Oh, perfect. That's really all I can add at the moment. I mean, I don't have all my stuff. And then you just decorate it with various things. So when we get the thing, we'll add the trade bench. We'll sign a work, because I do have a lab coat. And then really I think what we might do is, we've built my home bit. We've built like a chemical bit. But the thing is, we'll also... I'm going to get this as soon as I can actually. We're going to have a bar here. Pretty nice bar. I think probably, depending on how many people we're going to have around here, I'll probably build like some houses down there. Obviously you want to use the space up, but then here I think I'll probably build a weapon depot maybe, or a trade shop, probably a trade shop. And then here I'll probably have a clothing shop. Actually, that would be probably an armor and gun shop. This would be a clothing shop, and the residents who run it will also sleep in here. And then that one will probably be a trade shop. And at the trade shop will probably be the people who again run it probably live in these rooms, which I think is kind of fair. So let's sort out the defense, because they're not very happy with it, are they? Let's you go there. You, mister, go there. There we go. Defense is fine now. They still need 2 more beds. And it says 1, but one of them is my bed. And they ain't having that. So let's add the beds to here now. While we're here. Again, all these houses kind of need construction. You know, they need a little bit of a hand when it comes to what they look like. Often you can just go straight across. Like, just like that. And you know, leave the corner. I'll fix that in a minute. I kind of leave these front ones open when I don't find there's a need to do them. And then I also always like build here. And then I also build like a little, to cover the corner up. Just like that. Same thing here. Look better there. Come on, I just saw you. There. Rebuilt there, and then here also needs rebuilding. I think I'll just leave that corner and be done, and it'll be fine. So yeah, this is 2 rooms in. So best thing to do is, because it's obviously rooms, you can do decorations, you know, add some floor coverings and things like that. And then add a bed. And I'm not going to decorate these too much because they'll like take the build limit away. So I'm just going to add a rug and then add a bed basically. Just like that. But you know, you can go to detail about it. You can add paintings, you can add like this, you can add like a cupboard for them, like a dresser. Like that they can build onto. Give them like a little suitcase underneath. This, I could give them a suitcase like they're gonna leave. You can also build like cargo boxes, you know, if they're a store in here. Like that. You know, they're shipping and things like that. All depends. Okay, well I think they're good here for now. I think they've got enough food, they've got enough water. I would say we're good. You know, I've built a base, as you saw in the background. Can add a door bit here, but I need to download one of the special packs. I think it's Wasteland Workshop, where you can build powered powered doors that open when they're powered and close when they're not. So that's probably what I'll be doing when I download the packs again. But other than that, that seems to be it for part 2 of Sanctuary Hills. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.